What does based mean? I swear till this day Jay used to think it meant basic as in average until I read the comments lol. On a true story. Meaning it's real. I believe it means based on yourself and quad. Basically not giving a FCK what other people think and you doing you. Primarily located in or operating from as in Apple is based in Cupertino, California and quad. I'm surprised no one mentioned Lil B, who coined the term lol. The based god. It's weird to think he's an old meme now. Based on fact and quad. Used primarily in a conservative manner. If something is anti-woke, it's based. Down to earth. Just a modern wording of the phrase. Holy shit, people really are clueless. Dude, I'm sorry for all the clueless troll comments lol. In slang. Based means the opposite of cringe pretty much. Like if someone says that's based it means it's cool and not cringe. It means one thing to conservatives, another thing to liberals, and so on. Based mean to be self-serving or apathetic to the concerns of your community or prior expectations. My 2-week resignation being a meme instead of an actual letter. Exclamation mark gif giphy vertical bar buyozi 7f31 wcxf. Then you don't actually wait 2 weeks but leave tomorrow. That breaks up the norms of the 2-week waiting period and serves you better. That is based in quad. It means you are firmly rooted, unwavering, confident and assured in your belief. And it implies your belief or opinion is controversial and superior to others' belief or opinion. I will use a silly example but it's an accurate use of the word. OP, women only belong in the basement chained to a stove and should not be allowed to read and write. Commenter, based. Does anybody else feel like this was a dumpster fire of a day? Yes. Too many reasons to list right now. Same. I can't believe how many things went wrong today and I'm still feeling totally overwhelmed. It feels like I just keep getting more and more behind the harder I try to catch up. Alright everyone. Yesterday super sucked. But today is a new day. I'm trying to be consciously grateful for what good that does occur. I hope each of you have a better day today. Sorry to hear that, kiddo. Be kind to yourself and those around you. Make a note to post back when you're having a good one. I'm a vet tech and I've worked on maybe 10 dogs in the last 2 days. 4 of them have bit me. I have puncture wounds and teeth scrapes everywhere. I'm honestly thinking about quitting. Why do I get every fractious 100 pounds dog? 4th was a 5 pounds Yorkie but JFC. I almost started to cry and almost left when that thing bit me. Like, do I exude fear at this point? Because I'm kind of afraid now. How similar are you and your friends? In what ways do you like to hang out with people who are similar to you? Versus people who are different? I think me and my friends are very different personalities. All my friends don't know each other because I have different conversations with each of them when I meet with them individually. I like it that way and have never wanted them to be similar to me. We do share fundamental similarities which makes us compatible. It depends which friend it is honestly because I have a different relationship with each of my friends and we are all friends for different reasons. My main I met on FB and her and I can laugh about anything. Our kids and doing fam stuff is what we live for. And of course Halloween. Then there is Heather and we are both heavily tattooed. Her more so than I lately cause she's got heartbreak so it's tat time. Each friend offers me something different and we remain friends and always will. I met Jordy in 2014 and Heather in 2004. These women are my only real friends and I will always be by their sides. You need women you know have your back and want nothing but for you to live a happy, healthy life and vice versa. I have a good friend and it feels like we have been moving along the same path our whole lives. We grew up really religious. Left our religions. Went to college for STEM degrees and hated it. We both moved to the same city and became strippers where we met. We quit stripping around the same time and then met our husbands around the same time. I got married a year ago and she's getting married this year. She bought a house last year and I'm buying one this year. When we share stories about our past it's crazy how similar our stories are. We had the same favorite movies as kids. Same music taste in high school. Similar high school experiences. We're just two similar people bouncing around making all the same decisions. What would you do if you found out your partner was becoming radicalized by the alt-right? I'd listen to him and be open to listening to why he thinks what he thinks and how he came to those conclusions. Who has he been listening to? What has he been reading? Is he simply providing talking points he's regurgitating or has he really thought through these new opinions? I'd do the same if he suddenly shifted incredibly left politically. My husband and I are slightly right of center. But pretty moderate in most political opinions. Oddly specific. But when I was a teenager, I went to an aqua aerobics class. And a friendly elderly woman named Marcia told me that I should only marry a nice man who treats me right. And if that nice man had a sudden giant personality change and becomes mean, then it's probably a brain tumor. Apparently this happened to her late husband. I did find a nice feminist man who is one of the kindest people I've ever met. So I'd be worried he had a brain tumor. For me it necessitates a serious talk and deciding whether the relationship ends or not. Alt-right politics right now is pushing the open persecution of queer people. And specifically attacking trans children right now. The alt-right is literally taking away my people's human rights right now. I have best been defined in center-right. With that being said, I would try to help them not become radicalized to either side. Hating someone for being who they are isn't right. But abandoning them without trying to help them see the path they are traveling can be worse. It may lead them to resent you and by extension your ideals and be pushed farther to radical views. You need to fight hate with love and at least try to show them that nobody is lesser and that everyone deserves happiness. Edit, I do apologize. I jumped into answering the question without realizing the subreddit I was in. I am a male, so I don't know if this will skew the demographic.